Ho ho ho, it's your boy Santa. Today we'll be playing some games. Hot, just kidding. It's not playing any games. It's optimizing your PC for Windows. You can't really see me smiling. But anyways, so let's begin. So we will start off with a simple thing of going over here. Myself a little smaller. And going over to this Reddit thread that I sent to you already, or it's in the description, wherever this is going. But basically, this was the advice given by Dr. Redditologist, where basically you can go into your system settings for your Ryzen CPUs especially, where you go into your system settings and you follow this, and you will basically unlock new performance options. Basically like how fast your CPU will run. That's pretty useful. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Probably bring up the registry. regedit.exe. Alright. Now I already did it a little bit, so I'll just start from square one. Alright. Now we go over to OBS and we follow what they want us to do. And we will go over to the registry editor right here. You go to local machine. And then I already have these opened up, but you basically go to system, then current control, normal control, down until you hit power. Then you hit power settings, and then you have to look really hard for the 54. So like right here, it'll probably be in the middle. So you want to see the 54 that starts it. 54. Then go down to where it says BE. And then you don't want to click any of these files down here. You just want to right click here. Or what's easier is just double clicking over here to attributes and then changing that 1 to a 2. And then basically once that's finished, you will be able to get to, let's get this over, control panel, and you will click power options, and you can go to change power settings, advanced power settings, and right here where you see processor power management, you would only originally be able to get minimum, system, and maximum, but now you get performance boost mode. So if you want medium performance, you would hit efficient enabled for both of these. If you want balls to the wall, like power limit doesn't matter, like temperature doesn't matter, like all that stuff, then you would change this to aggressive. And then if you don't want that, like you want it cool, you'd hit disable. Now these will affect your performance. So what I like to do, oh, hopefully that was popping up. Oh gosh. Please say that you could actually see me bring up that tab. No, you can't. Oh, dear. Deary me. Okay, well, let's see if I can get this. Power options. There we go. So basically, you go down to here, processor power management, and like I was saying before, the first three you'd only be able to see, but then here's those tabs I was showing you before. You can't see the drop down, which is really annoying. Can I see the drop down? No, I can't show you the drop down, but basically you'll see it when you see it. And then you just want to hit apply, good. And then what I like to do is I like to go to plan settings. Is I put my high performance as my medium performance. So when I plug in my laptop, it doesn't run full whack all the time. And then obviously power saver is power saver. And since you have to click balanced to actually apply it normally, I leave balanced to my super high performance one, where I set everything to aggressive. And as you can see, my fans are going to ramp up a little bit, which is going to be a little annoying, but hey. All right, so that's control panel for power options. And the next thing we want to do is go to all panel, all control panel. You want to hit system. Oh no, nope. No, they changed it. Damn. Okay, we will go over to, okay, so you want to go over to here for this PC. You want to right click, hit properties. Oh, it really does want to bring you over there. Okay, let's see, can it show those settings? No. Okay, well basically, just trust me on this. You want to, when it pops up, you'll see an about section for your PC. You want to scroll all the way to the bottom to where you see advanced system settings, and you'll click on that. Now let's pop that up here. Yes, okay. So you want to hit settings, and then that will bring you to not edit plan. This is so annoying. Okay, here we go. So you want to set everything to adjust for best performance. Then you would hit apply. That's especially if you have an older system. Okay, it's going to take forever to hit OK. So that's should be that for just standard Windows. Then what you want to go to next is we'll take that out and we'll go back to our browser. Nope, that is not our browser. You want to go to here to the Windows Club, and you want to go to Downloads, and then basically scroll down until you see, where is it? Windows 10. Yeah, download Ultimate Windows Speaker for Windows 10. I'm guessing you know how to install stuff, so you want to just go down all the way to here to where it says download Ultimate Windows Tweaker. So that's that. You want to go to your downloads where you have it. I believe, let me find out where mine is. Yeah, it's in my desktop. So let me just open that real quick. Yes, ask for permission. And then I'll just switch that over in OBS real quick. Alright, so here we are on the Ultimate Windows Tweaker. Basically, if you don't know what you're doing here, it is pretty informative, but be careful with what you click. So we'll go straight for performance to start off. What you want to do is you want to hit all of these tabs. These basically turn off some Windows features that are always running in the background. So like if you have a tablet, you definitely want to turn off tablet input. If you have like these, like Edge tab preloading, so basically if you open the Edge browser, it'll already have information stored on the system, which might be a little annoying to deal with. So then you want to disable that, disable smooth scrolling, IRQ, search indexer, automatic folder view discovery, and then restarting the shell automatically after some error. Go over to here. There's nothing in security. There shouldn't be too much here. I mean, this one might be important for you because you might want to turn off software rendering. So basically making your CPU run everything instead. So let's apply that. All right, and then we'll go down to, nope, don't search for shrieks. Additional. So here's a good one as well. Like you want to enable some NTLM2 support, so that will help against, as it says, spoofing attacks. Then we have enabled the network adapter onboard processor. So basically if your Wi-Fi card has a dedicated chip, it'll use that instead of using the CPU, which will hog resources. And then down here for Ultimate Windows Tweaker options, you want to automatically start when Windows starts, because obviously you want the performance all the time. And then restart Explorer after applying settings. So this will basically close out the user interface for Windows, and then I'll restart it again. So you just hit apply, close that, and eventually you will need to restart Windows for that to apply. Okay, so now we are here. Smart close. So I don't have a download for this because they're all very sketchy. This software isn't sketchy, but the places you can get the software is. But basically, what this will do is it will close all the open programs that aren't being run by Windows or aren't Windows programs to begin with. So you just want to hit create a system snapshot to close all programs. Obviously, you won't be able to see the rest of. No, that's not the right one. Oh gosh, now I'm going all over the place. So right here, you want to hit next, next, and next. Now I don't want to start this because it'll close out of my recording software, so I'm just gonna hit cancel for that, and that will just bring you back to the main page for it. Like obviously, and then you can just exit out when you're finished. Man, this is really tough because freaking OBS doesn't want to show the display, so I have to keep going between every single window, which is so annoying. But yeah. So let's go next to our Radeon software. Now, I'm guessing you have a Radeon device, because Radeon for the win. And we'll just go here, and for graphics, oh yeah, so you're in the home tab. Go to settings, and then go to graphics. You'll see all these different tabs. If you want it to be really quick and easy, you can pick one of these. If not, what I like to do is turn on Radeon Boost and put everything down to 50%. So basically when you're moving around, the image will be really low quality, but when you stop moving, it looks fine. And it's definitely gotten better since it first came out. Then we have Radeon Image Sharpening, which makes what you just did, it just kind of undoes what you just did, but it doesn't use too many resources. You can go over to display. You can turn on GPU scaling and virtual super resolution, as well as FreeSync if your system supports it. I just have these off so I can record easier. Okay, so that's basically that. And if you have two GPUs, sorry, if you have two Radeon GPUs, you'll have to apply that to both. And then if you have an NVIDIA GPU, you would just go down, you just open up your control panel and then set your set your graphics processor to high performance. And that'll basically be that. And then here we are, we have this one, which is Ninite. Basically, you go to the ninite.com. So let me just pull that up real quick. All right, so Ninite. And the best ones to get for most systems would be to get WinRAR right here. Essentials if your system is old enough. Super Anti-Spyware is a good one. And then obviously you have your online storage. And then the runtimes are very important. So just check all of these, because those are important for games and also coding if necessary. And then you have TeamViewer, which you can put on if you want, but you don't need to. It's just remote access software. Then we have TerraCopy, which is a very, very useful alternative to the Explorer copy. So it's a lot safer when you transfer files and it gives you more features. And then you can go down here to Windeer Stat. Basically, it shows everything that's on your system in blocks, which you can click on and view, seeing what's taking up system resources. And then you have Classic Start, which basically makes your system, when you hit the bottom left icon, run like it did with Windows 7 or earlier. And then for media, you have VLC, which is very important. That's basically a no-brainer alternative to Media Player built into Windows. If you're recording audio, you have Audacity, Spotify if you're listening to that, and then Handbrake is good for if you're encoding videos. And then here we have Everything, which is basically another no-brainer addition to your system, because it it has a better indexing system than for Windows, and it's just runs faster. And as Jensen Huang would say, it just works. Then obviously Steam, if you need Steam. Discord, Zoom, Notepad+, I know some people need that. And then 4 different browsers to choose from. But you can click all of these. And then what you'll do is you go to you download it and then you run it. And basically it runs through the whole thing and it'll show you, like for here, it says that everything's okay and up to date. And that's the great thing about this program, is that you can keep one installer and it will update the new apps every time, because it's an online installer. So you download all the updates instead of leaving them on your computer, which also takes up space. Whew! Almost done. And then we can go to here to another one, which is really good if you have a Ryzen system. It's called Ryzen Controller. All right, controller. Ryzen Controller. So basically it gives you access to change different settings like the temperature limit, TDP, and how long it boosts for. Same thing with the GPU, power, and then gives you all these other settings. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the launch buttons are always active, so you can actually have the performance you need. Then for the CPU, I always like to leave mine at 80 degrees Celsius because it's underneath the max temperature, which is between 90 and 110 degrees, but also it's not too cold where you're missing out on performance. So I like to leave it here, especially because my system, when it goes up really high, it's like really, really loud. So that's really important. And then obviously you can change the TDP, which I don't really want to deal with because it can screw with too many things, and same thing with the boost durations. They're very useful, but I'd just rather not deal with it. So yeah. Oh, also another thing, make sure your Windows is updated all the time. Just look up Windows Update and then download all the updates, please. Thank you. So yeah, that should be it.